Okay, so I'm Grimes Walker. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I am in love with this game. Last time we played, we discovered the botanical lab. We also killed a bandit guy back there, took his finger. Got this woman. She threatened me last time, I think.
Don't know you.
Yeah, she doesn't seem
Whatever
so keen.
you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Okay, so that immediately makes me curious to reload the save, drop all my weapons, and walk up unarmed. See if the dialogue's any different. Who's been wandering out?
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Oh, I found her. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I met her.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder Camp. Is she alright?
Yeah, she was fine. You mean in the head?
Zoe's family. Chiding her is our purview, not yours. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some
Oh,
marauders
come
the way,
on.
I'd be
I
much
just came
obliged.
from there. Alright, I got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
How do you know
Enough
her?
to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Okay. Oh, but you're so nice. I can't imagine why you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Sass over her head.
What is it?
Alright, I want to buy. So I need to find Stefan in here. May as well just go from house to house. We will not steal from these guys. I feel like my character is really pissed they got frozen. Looking to get revenge for that.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too.
Okay, lots of candid stuff.
Something I can help you with?
But they are pissed they got frozen, locked up. They want revenge on the whole Space's Choice organization. But these dudes are the runaways. You don't steal from them. Alright, someone's missing. Stefan.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Is it not? What happened on the day she ran away?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me about her.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
Ooh, a proposal. What was your surprise?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Ooh, that'll bring her back. Alright, why was she being weird or something? Oh, can I borrow the copy first?
Not much of a chance, no. Mind if I ask why you're
Bitch, I'm
interested?
trying to get her back.
Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, that sounds like the sort of sideways, sprat-brained plan Zoe'd come up with. Yeah, it could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only
come
copy
on.
of the Masked Marketeer.
No wonder she left.
It's a
You're
collector's
dick.
edition after all.
Look at me. Do I look like I give a shit about your show?
Yeah, you're probably right. A true fan would have displayed a gleam in their eye upon hearing the words collector's edition. Here you go. Latest copy of the Masked Marketeer. Tell Zoe we're all waiting on her.
Alright. Bye, dude. I'm glad we found Stefan real quick just by, It's the same strategy for a labyrinth. You just pick a side, so I picked the left side, and you just follow it around. So I would have gone up and around, and then down there next, but... I mean, we just straight up got it, so... We'll get Zoe, and then... My inner gaming experience tells me there's going to be an escort mission where she'll start walking back to town really slowly, and we'll have to kill the stuff that tries to block her way. That's like how I feel that this is going to go. But maybe not, because you'd have to fight your way to get there. You'd have to kill all the marauders when you're there. And then maybe you'll just be like, oh, I'll go back. See ya, tell them that I'll be there tomorrow. I need to pack my stuff. And then once she's off screen, after about a day or two, they teleport her over. Hey, up a marauder thug. Oh, a mine. Oh, 2 mines. Alright, nice. We dodged the mines. ZOE! There she is.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
Don't know what that is. I'm sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Everybody here's dead. Oh, Intimidate 38. Go back to camp.
So you tracked me down just to gab about the mass marketeer? I am impressed.
Listen, he wanted to watch it with you.
I see what's going on here. I'm being bribed.
That's it.
Well, it's working. I can't say no to my favorite cereal.
Oh.
I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me.
1000 XP.
I've got that to look forward to.
Alright. Take care now, Zoe. You get back safe. I feel like I read online, I haven't read any spoilers, but I've read online that there's this isn't a long game. This is about 20-30 hours, give or take, depending on how much you engage with. So where it's going to be quite a short-ish game, I feel like I'm just going to have fun and I'm going to do everything. Like, a lot of people would be like, oh, go back, get Zoe, screw that, I'm here now, I'll do the other stuff. Whereas I feel like, if there's not a lot of game... Jeez. My illness combined with my tiredness. If there's not a lot of the game to get through, you may as well take your time getting through it so you can savor the experience. Do I have to tell anybody about that, or is that just complete? Well, I don't have any competed ones. Grace wants to hear the good news. Is that you? Yeah.
What is it?
Right, she's coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
You have to ask her, it's none of my business.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
I'll take free money.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Bye. Oh! Level up. Feels good. We've got 10 points to spend. There was an Intimidate 38 check, so I feel like I want to put more into that, but we couldn't get there even if we tried. I think we need to get our engineering... Yeah, repair stuff in the inventory. So now that's at 20. So that's set. I probably want to get the big guns to 20 as well. Nice. Oh, that's time dilation. I'm not really going to be using that very much. And I think we could put stealth to 30 feels like a big check mark. But I do like the dialogue skills. We'll put one in each. We'll put one in each. A little bit of both. Nice. Oh, you get a perk as well. Alright, we took the vendor prices last time, which we haven't really used very much. Extra XP from companion kills. I don't know how often she gets the kill when I don't. I'm also not sure how much the kill XP is really worth, because that... the argument there is you get that really early so that the longer amount of time she's getting you extra XP and you might actually get the levels back and it pays for itself. I think the health will be quite good. I think we'll just go for the health. That seems like a safe bet. Reduces the chance we're dying by a lot. Alright, so there's a door back here. Get a bypass shunt. Weapon parts. Oh, I'll steal the weapon parts. I know weapon parts are good. Oh, tossable collectible card. I'll take that. I like that I did say I'm not going to steal for anybody, but collectible cards, oh yeah, I'll take those. Gained a bolt pistol. What? Why have I gained a bolt pistol? Who gave me that? Personal files. Hey, hack that. First entry. May the Eternal bless my endeavour. It's been only 2 days since I walked away from the Edgewater Canopy. Words. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs is still operational. Mostly soil sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. I'm tired of having the taste of salt tuna lingering in my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh. Okay. Next entry. We found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was better in a couple of weeks. Alright, experiment notes. I'm hereby repurposing the botanical labs from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it's cheap and unreliable. Needs repair, the soil is poor. Flora are living things, as sensitive to the environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because of the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, and inhumane. The soil's sour, it's true. I don't know how to explain that. I'm sure the scientists will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude, after months of my own experimentation, that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials. Is this bitch killing people? They said they had someone, he was sick, they nursed him back to health, and now he's part of the family, which to me always reminds me of the Davy Jones, part of the ship, part of the crew type thing. So I feel like she nursed him back to death, and then buried him, and now he's making the soil fertile. I thought that was a body back then.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
It's pretty, Pavati, but it's I mean, I don't know what it is. Oh, here she is.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Oh, okay.
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide. You sound nice. I was told you're nice.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady.
Oh, she's over the top nice.
But
I'm
yes,
getting...
Adelaide will do
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
I don't like it.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often.
Thomas?
Are you
You got a
staying
boyfriend,
long?
Pavati?
You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Gross. Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty.
She's corny.
Absent
Over
of
the top.
prejudice.
Never knew you could grow tripe in a garden.
Ah, cynicism. The privilege of the young. What you need is a little taste of my special mushroom soup.
Oh, what's the
It'll
special
broaden your
mushroom
mind.
ingredient?
Or at
Is
least
it dead
your
body
eyes.
mushrooms? Looks like you got a nice home out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
You picked a pretty bad place for roots.
Terrible to those of us accustomed to the comforts of a civilized life. But I have always believed that freedom is more important than comfort.
Reed wants peace.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed
Oh,
reptile?
now she's livened up.
Let's hear it.
Now she's talking
What's
shit.
Reed's idea of peace, then?
He says, come back to town. He wants to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is king.
That's a nice line.
I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
He says he wants me to divert your power.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Hey, I said no promises. Listen, I need to get my ship working.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from
I see.
Edgewater and
We're gonna have
toward
to
our
pick.
end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that.
That feels
odorless
like
cannery.
manipulation.
Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
You'd be liberating a whole town. It's what the heroes do. Listen, that's... What's your issue with the town, love?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork.
Oh, that feels like
His heart
manipulation
gave
as
out.
well.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child.
Oh,
Lost a
I
family
really
to
don't...
the
I
company,
don't dig
and still she
Adelaide.
defends
I'm
them.
not digging her at all. Yeah, I don't like what you just did to get me on your side.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Let's say if I help, what happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
What makes you think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll think about it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I feel like... Ooh, a little chest. They're not going to miss bullets. Yeah, that's just outside. I want to have a good look around. I want to follow my gut, and I want to poke around for signs of her being a garbage person. I didn't really do this in Reed's office. I want to break into Reed's office as well. I want to fully explore all of the information before I make a decision. If I survive that long. That is. Oh. That's all of these. Can I not, like, dig through the soil and do scientific tests on what it's made out of? That would be nice. Maybe find a pile of bodies. Hey, they've got salt tuna fillets for... Oh, maybe they're using salt tuna as the fertilizer. Is that organic? A jeweled ring. I'm not sure if that's just them owning jewelry or evidence of the people they've murdered. I don't know. I just feel like that's how it is. I don't know if that reveals a lot about me, that I can't even come across a wholesome... There's a necklace in there as well. Thank God they didn't see me do that. A deserter. Armor parts. Oh, is my lockpicking not high enough to lockpick? That sucks. It's at 29. That means I should be able to... Oh, anything that requires a single mag pick is free. But that door required 2. I feel like it does reveal a lot about me. That's my immediate thought. Is just, yeah, wholesome lab? No. It's murderers. That's it's the only logical explanation. Right, that was a nice little supply run. I also like that I said I'm not stealing from these people, and then have immediately took a lot of stuff. Mostly ammo. They're claiming that they're this wholesome place. I don't think they're supposed to have all these bullets. Weapon parts. Oh, bananas. Oh, mag pick. In the sink. Thankfully, Pavati doesn't seem to give a shit. Okay, I can get up here, but I'm not really meant to.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to...
That was my
before
ankles.
he left the cannery.
Where's Thomas? This guy. That's a woman. Yeah, that's not Thomas. That's Deserter. Deserter. You Thomas the Deserter?
If you're hungry, step
No.
just
Oh, Thomas Camp. Hi.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
This guy is crushing
you,
so hard.
Are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken.
What's
with
this plague deal?
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town.
I don't know
or
what
if
this
you were one
plague
of
deal
us.
is. I got the plague. I need to know how to
Something's been
fix
chewing
it.
at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying to everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
I mean, I could teach you.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
Alright, he wants
Comes in
a
a set of 3.
book.
If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
What? I'll get you all 3, buddy.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Man, I'll get you all 3 of those pads. Don't you worry.
I appreciate you hearing me out, at least.
Alright, well that was a good little episode. We've explored the camp mostly. It looks like there's a couple more buildings down the back end and one up there. Actually, that looks sealed off. So I'm going to say thank you guys for joining me on this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!